Hi, boys and girls. I'm Big Brother Billy, and you're watching Behind the Label.
That's right. Come on. Roll up, it's time for the show. Forget everything that you know. You ain't seen nothing like this. It's impossible to resist.
Black Label is back. I'm back, which means Behind the Label is back.
This is big trouble for Brooksy. He taps, and we are the Coliseum champions!
I want the championship.
He's a special guy. Ooh, the tuck man indeed. The blink of an eye. All the talking goes. The shot heard around the world. We have a new Soul of PWA champion.
You've got something that I want.
What a way to end the year for the Soul of PWA champions. Wait a sec, what? Hang on. He points the sword towards Tuckman. Is that what I think it means?
Now, Tuck, at the last event, Robbie Eagles challenged you for the Soul of PWA championship. Now, there's been a lot of hostility between you guys. What's with all the animosity?
Sorry. Robbie Eagles, April 19th. You and I are going to have a match that I've been thinking about my whole career. You're my coach, you're my mentor, but you better bring your A game. Is what I would say if I was every other Australian wrestler ever. I'm just having fun. I'm just mucking around. That's what I do. I have fun. I'm the Tuck man. I drink beers. Robbie doesn't like that I have fun though, because I kind of fund my way to the top. Yeah? I fund my way so far that I ended up with the Soul of PWA championship. And that's not how they like their champions. They prefer them like Cherry Stevens, and I love her. But after Robbie won that Coliseum sword, he had 259 days to use it against Cherry Stevens for this belt. And he didn't. Because he was waiting for someone like me. Someone that he didn't want to represent PWA. And on April 19, he's going to figure out exactly why I had the best year in this company's history as a rookie.
Over in Perth, you and Scott Green went up against Robbie Eagles and Ricky South and unfortunately took the L. Now, that was a really tough match, seeing Scott get demolished by Robbie Eagles.
Yeah, it sucked. I'm not going to lie. I watched my best mate get tapped out by Robbie Eagles, who last year, he broke his ankle. Robbie had the Ron Miller special on him, and I had to watch him tap out to that. After the match, we didn't know if he'd broken his leg again. It was a bit of a situation. But that day it became real. I realised that day that this match against Robbie Eagles is a very real thing. And I felt that intensity. I felt the reason why they call him the Limb Reaper, the Sniper of the Skies, one of the foundations of Australian wrestling. But Robbie Eagles, on April 19th, he's going to learn. He's going to learn why I had the best rookie year in this company's history. He's going to learn why when you're in that ring with me, the energy is different. Yeah? The walls close in on you a bit. And if you don't mind, he's going to learn why I'm the beer drinking, barely thinking Soul of PWA champion. Ooh, the Tuck man! Thank you.
This match has a result of referee stoppage. The Sniper of the Skies,
Robbie Eagles, welcome back. Now, you've been really successful both here in Australia and overseas. Why is it that you're coming after the Solar PWA title now?
Well, let's get something clear. It was never about Tucky. It was never about the Tuck Man. And I know earlier in 2023, I might have wanted my 4th reign as PWA heavyweight champion. But when I watched Unsocial Jordan steal that championship from Cherry Stevens, I knew that that was the path that I needed to take. So fortunately for him, the Tuck Man was able to defeat Jordan at Coliseum whilst I was abroad. And that's when the target shifted from Jordan to right here on Tucky's head. And it was pretty casual. It was nice until he started barking online. And he started getting under my skin. But I'm still coming into this like any other championship match, which I've won plenty of before. But I'll give you some advice, Tucky. You might want to bring that helmet that you wear to the ring, take the cans out, and leave it on for the match. Because you're going to need all the extra protection you can get when you step up to the Limb Reaper.
Thank you, Robbie. We'll see you at the tent on April 19.
PWA returns to Mounties on Saturday, April 27th for an all-ages family-friendly live wrestling event featuring a 20-person over-the-top battle royale. Tickets are on sale now from the venue or prowrestlingaustralia.com.au.
Now, Will Keatis, you're about to compete in a 4-way match, and the winner will get spot number 30 at the King of the Metro Rumble. It's a lot of pressure. How are you going to handle it?
A lot of pressure for some people, maybe. But like, look, you look at the lineup, Billy Preston, Big Fudge, Cherry Stevens. Am I some sort of goober magnet? PWA management have filled me with all these goobers in one match. And for some people, that's a lot of pressure, right, Nikki? Yeah. And especially these people, I've got a lot of history with Big Fudge and with Cherry Stevens. And I promised myself I'd want nothing to do with them ever again. But now, like you said, PWA have added this golden opportunity. It's come into my hands. Entrant number 30 in the King of the Metro is on the line. And for those of you that don't know, that means something around here. That makes me unstoppable when I win, when I become number 30. And so you might as well put a line through everyone else when I win this 4-way match. And so with this opportunity, a lot of talk about opportunity, Nikki Brown. And when opportunity knocks, you better answer. And I'm going to answer the door for this opportunity. Come into my home, number 30. I'm going to cook number 30 opportunity a nice steak dinner. I'm going to come and hang out. We're going to watch TV. Simply put, this opportunity, I'm going to grab by the scruff at the neck, and I'm not letting go, Nikki Brown. Because come Ringmasters, the headline will read, Will Keatis, entrant 30 in King of the Metro. Sam Osborne, new PWA heavyweight champion. It'll be the most significant night in North Shore Wrestling history. So remember to sleep tight and don't let the goobers bite. Back to you in the studio.
Jimmy, believe and listen to Moretti, and now Joker and the Thief are your tag team champions. Well, Bonzo indicated his disdain for Moretti at the moment, and he solved his partner issue in the best way possible. Hug is back! Jimmy is distracted by Art. Jimmy! Oh! I mean, this between the Rogue Army and the Joker and the Thief has to be sorted out.
I brought the army bodies. I'm gonna bring us gold.
Collectively, the Rogue Army have both beaten you guys in individual matches. How is that weighing on your mind coming up to April 19?
Well, this match was bound to happen eventually, right? I mean, with the run me and Mick have been on with these, there was no one left to fight except for the Rogue Army. And as you so graciously pointed out, yes, they have beaten us. A few months ago, Jack J. Bonza lifted me up above his head and drove me headfirst into the canvas and pinned me clean. And Caveman Ugg, he bear hugged the life out of Mick Moretti and submitted him fair and square. But this is tag team wrestling. And it's a little bit different when you get your partner there to have your back.
Speaking of your partner, you and him haven't really played by the rules, you know. Are we going to expect the same thing for this match?
Oh, absolutely. We're not shy about it, Nikki. Words like clean and fair, well, they don't exactly exist in our vocabulary. We like to think of ourselves as a bit more creative with the rules. We play it a little bit smarter than everyone else. And this is PWA Ringmasters. We're here to put on a show for all you people. So for those watching at home, for those in the tent, for our next trick, the Joker and the Thief, we're going to run circles around an angry bald man and his pet caveman. And they're going to learn a lesson that maybe in this match, we're the ones who are going to go rogue. And that is the ethos.
Thanks, Jimmy. I'm excited to see how this goes.
My God.
How long? How long do I need to wait before I get what I want? Because I've been bitching and moaning and screaming as loud as I can to make it as clear as possible. And what I want is a match with Ricky South. Problem is, Ricky South wants nothing to do with me. So in an effort to keep me quiet and to keep me happy, PWA management is dangling a carrot in front of me. They've put me in a four-way at the Sydney Spiegelton with the number 30 spot in the King of the Metro Rumble up for grabs. Pretty good spot to be in. Pretty sure last year Jessica Troy came out as number 30, and right now she's the PWA heavyweight champion. I'll take your carrot, but it's going to be my stepping stone to get to my final destination, to get to my end game. But it ain't going to be easy, because what a crazy cast of characters in this four-way, am I right? I mean, let's run through the field. Big Brother Billy, I'm a big fan of you. And I think you're an even bigger fan of me. I've been watching you. You're a bit silly. You're a bit like me. You're kind of like the home brand version of Big Fudge. Mid Fudge. Just remember this, kid. Even on your best day, you still couldn't walk in my clown shoes. What about the Anchorman, Will Keatis? We got some history. You call yourself a journalist, right? Well, here's a news flash, you sleepy-eyed, Squidward-looking motherfucker. I've beaten you before, and I'm going to beat you again. And lucky last, we got Cherry Stevens. We got some history too. Once upon a time, you used to call me friend. In fact, you even called me coach. But it's clear to me one thing I didn't teach you, Cherry, is how to stay relevant. A couple of years ago, you were the shiny new toy. It seems like your sparkle is fading. Let me give you a free piece of advice. Same advice I ask myself every day when I look in the mirror. How long are you going to keep feeling sorry for yourself? And when are you going to do something about it? I'm running through this four-way. I'm leaving with my arm raised. I'm walking in King of the Metro Rumble, number 30. I'm winning the whole thing. And then I'm going to win the PWA Heavyweight Championship. Then I won't be chasing you anymore, Ricky, because you're going to be chasing me.
Troy, all the work, all the determination. Troy is your PWA Heavyweight Champion.
Hey Jess, remember me?
Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all,
hey, it's Nikki Buzzkill.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yep.
Now, I was looking for you, Sam. I was going to ask you about your upcoming match. Now, Jessica Troy has had an historic reign at PWA. Does that make you nervous?
Does that make me nervous? Do you understand, Nikki Brown, that in the last 7 years, only one person has beaten Jess in a championship match? Do you know who that person is? You're an investigative journalist. Who was it, Nikki Brown? Go on, tell him. Tell him who it was.
It was you.
It was me! Sorry, go on.
Was it a win, though? I feel like that win was kind of questionable.
You seen the record books? Have you gone to check cage match? It's a win. It's a win, Nikki Brown. And we all love to talk about Jess Troy's credentials. You know whose credentials we should talk about? My credentials. Do you know that I've lasted in a single Rumble longer than anybody in the history of PWA? I've also won a Rumble. In my very first year here, I was in Coliseum. I'm also the very first ever Soul of PWA champion. Do we want to talk about that? No. Let's talk about Jess. Jess is the best. Isn't Jess great? Nikki, I just love Jess. She's so cool. But you know what Jess loves to do? She loves to run around and talk about how she's the best technical wrestler in PWA. Do you know why she's the best technical wrestler in PWA? Because I left. Jess, I'm back now. And you know that I do whatever it takes to win. So enjoy it while it lasts. Because very soon you're going to tap out and we will be crowning a new PWA heavyweight champion. I said maybe you gotta be the one that
This is the greatest show.
And cut. Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. When does Jess come and do this thing?
She's coming in next.
Is she? Maybe I'll say hi.
The underdog anymore. Sam Osborne is.
You actually believe that, don't you? This Velma's gotten so far into your head, Jess, it's ridiculous.
Save it for the ring, Sam. Come
Save
on.
it for the
Save
ring.
it for the
I'm
ring.
the underdog. Look at where you're coming up to me.
Oh yeah, where are your friends that you need, huh?
I don't need
where's
any
Will
friends.
Peters?
I'm here by
Yeah?
myself.
Are
Hey,
you?
It's nice for you to
That's
take
a shock for
break
me,
from
isn't
shooting
it?
underwear commercials to actually show up for once.
Sorry, I
eh?
get paid for it, huh?
Yeah,
You
you
jealous,
get paid.
bro?
Yeah, it's nice to be the champ.
Try not
huh?
to retire before
nice.
next weekend,
no,
okay?
It's gone to your head. No, I get it. It's gone to your head, Jess. I'll see you real soon, but go on to your head for one more week. One more week, Jess.
Jordan.
One more week.
Jack.
PWA Black Label takes over the Sydney Spiegel tent on April 19, where we see the human weapon, Charlie Evans, take on the exception, Ben Braxton. And for the first time ever, all the Backslide girls are performing live. The Street King, Aaron Jake, and the elusive Belle Pierce up against the Velocities, Paris De Silva and Jude the Dude London. The number 30 spot in the King of the Metro Rumble is up for grabs in a four-way match. PWA Tag Team Championships are on the line when the Rogue Armies, Jack J. Bonza and Caveman Ugg, challenge the Joker and the Thief, Jimmy Townsend and Mick Moretti. And the grudge for the soul of PWA Championship is settled when the Tuckman defends it against Robbie Eagles. And the main event, North Shore Wrestling's Sam Osborne takes on granola grappler Jessica Troy. It's all going down in the Sydney Spiegel tent. And on the road to the King of the Metro, we find out who are the ringmasters.
This is the greatest